The next thing I'd like to do, I'd like to install the new wipers into this P1S to test against the others and see if it's an improvement. Okay, so that is one, that is two, and there was a Panda Shield. Found it, Panda Shield, and it says, say goodbye to poop chute clogs. We're going to find out if that's true, because we're going to run a lot of prints, and I'm going to put it on this one, and the reason being is this one also does all the time lapses for the product videos that go online. So this one here is the main one that I do a lot of color changes on, that is most likely to have to do color changes. So we're going to test it. And at the moment, just serendipitously, that poop chute is clogged. And this never gets old. I love doing this, just lifting the AMS out of the way like that. Glass lid, off the top. If I need to get in the top to fix something, it's really, really easy. You saw the prints I pulled off here. This is a clogged poop chute. And what I've found is if one or two get caught, then the rest just start to pile in. And when there's no room, you see them all glued up like that. There's nothing else actually down there. In an effort to not drop stuff on the print bed so I don't have to clean it at the end of this, I'm just going to pull out this build plate. And yes, I use the BQ build plates as well. So these are the Crow grips, and I'm very, 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 very happy with them. I also have the Glacier and the normal grey ones, very happy with these. So, how do we open this? Like this, okay. So this apparently just clips in. All right, so this is the old nozzle wiper. What we might do first, oh, that came off a little too easy. That was just with my fingernail. Huh. We're gonna need some isopropyl for this. So we'll use this one. So that was screwed in there. It's come off. Now we're going to clean all this. I'm going to stick you all the way in the printer. Hopefully that stays in focus. Always spray onto the towel. Probably don't spray in here, I'm just YouTubing it, so I'm just, it's all the rubbish. I'll get another piece of this. A lot more on it this time. Bit alarmed at just how easily that little pad came off. See, there's a lot of orangey stuff on there. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but this is the Panda Purge Shield. Okay, we have some BQ stickers. Just watch your fingers when you do this. Put it between the two bits of plastic. There we go. Did we still muck that up? Surely not. There we go. And there it is. So I'll just wipe my hands. Peel that off like that. Come into the top here a little closer, where I can see what the hell I'm doing. So I don't want to booze this up. Done. It is on. So this is the brush, the nozzle wiper, and apparently And that's it. That is the new setup. That is just pressed on. So I'm going to do something else here. I have some of these. I have a big one that's probably overkill. Little one's probably more than enough. That one might spread the load a bit. It might be too big. Let's have a look. All right. That's just pushing the shield and the plastic together. And I'm probably going to leave it like that for 10 minutes. There's nothing in the instructions or anything that says you have to do that, but that's just me wanting it to grab properly. So maybe there's no need for it. Maybe it's a difference between it lasting 12 months and 5 years. But in my experience, especially with pressure adhesives like tapes, that is probably a better way to do it. Applying a bit of pressure on anything does help it grab to the surface. So I will leave that like that whilst I put all this back on top, bring down the AMS again, put that back and move on to doing the next one. I want to encourage you, if you haven't made the AMS Flip, I'll link the video here. It just makes working on these things so much easier. Now, I'm actually going to use the camera on this. So while you're looking, I'm looking, and I can see something green, I think. I need to step. Let's have a look in here. There is most certainly green filament there. Can I pull it out with tweezers? Can't get my head in here, so I'm currently looking at the little camera screen as I do this, and I don't think I'm getting it at all. If I can just stick you in the AMS. Only downside is now I can't really see what the hell I was doing. I think it was better before. Look underneath. There's no filament. Oh, actually, looks to be filament in there. That one looks like it's full of filament. So if we open that up, we should be able to pull out the filament from there. Bambu Lab kit, you'll have tools that come. Two. We need to pull the tube out as well. I'll say that again. When you pull the tube, there's a button here. You press the button and then you pull the tube out the back. So down here, you press it down, tube you pull. Now we lift that out like that. Lift that up like that. Be careful, there are wires that attach this. You can see them over there. I'll move the light in here and you can now clearly see there are two wires here. This one and this one. Now, I sometimes fix things without taking this out altogether. We're just going to take it out. You know what? We won't put it on the bench because we don't need to. Just put it in the top of the AMS like this. So we've got these little bits we push in, and if you push that in, the tube comes out. Now my issue is I can't get to the filament because it's shorter than what this tube is. Or you can disconnect it from that one there. I'm just going to try pushing the filament through first, personally. That's just going to be me. So I'm just pushing it there. There you go. See, I push filament in the top and push this out. So now I just pull that out. Make sure I don't snap this one in there. Done. There is now no more filament in here. Grab the wires, lower it down, and plug them back in. Drop this back in here. There we have it. Just wait. Around the back, we push that back through. So just on the rubber and keep feeding it in. All four are lighting up. That means AMS is solved. Okay, let's fix the next one. Sometimes it's just my impatience. I pull it this way, they snap. Let's grab the 3 desiccants and pop them in the dryer. Let's fix this. So I sort of established with this one, I couldn't see any filament under here whatsoever, but it's telling me there is filament in there. So we're gonna have to pull it out. Might be a little piece right up the top. We'll sort out, might be a piece here. The error code says it's slot 1, but it's slot 3 that's lighting up. We'll see what happens. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to sort of bring it in right there. Right there. I'm just going to get some pointy nose pliers, push on this and pull on this. Push, pull. Huh, there we go. It's done, it's brilliant. Now, one more thing I'd like to do. So we'll just grab this, bring it forward. So again, that one there, just do that. Lifts off. You can see this has these 2 little nubs on there. And the Panda Brush has these tiny little, they're like ball bearings in there that are spring-loaded nearly, that push into those same holes. It's literally a case of, find that, push it, and you feel it. That's it. That's not coming off. Done. Such a simple installation. They are drying. They're coming back to orange. So considering I didn't think that that was going to really do well, I actually thought it was going to struggle with the 2 loads. I think I'm quite happy to put the 3rd AMS in. 2 baskets, 3 loads per basket. I can do 6 AMSs drying in this. So that is awesome. It's brittle, there you go. Just snapped off. No, another one, just snapped off. Oh, so we've gotten to the bit that's no longer brittle. So the bits that snap off, they're snapping off because inside the AMS, they're kept quite straight inside those PTFE tubes. And when it's kept straight, and you're against, there you go, another one, and you're against the wind, yeah, it's easy to snap. Pet G's not quite like that, but just snapped in my hands then. If you leave PLA straightened out for a long time, that's exactly what happens. Into the bin. Let's get into that thing and let's fix it. I don't want to catch the LED. So we'll just go just below it. That should be enough to hold the camera. So the issue we have is this one. Oh, let's have a look. What color is this? There you go. Actually, that's got a little bit of orange in it. It's not too bad. You can see how deep that basket is, but it's a lot of desiccant. Inside there are 9 of these in one basket. So that's pretty good. There it is, part of it. This stuff is so brittle. Whoa. And I mean, it nearly flicked me in the eye when I was playing with it. So there is going to be more in there. So my option is to try and disconnect the hose from there, or just push another bit of filament down here. I think we're going to try this first. I think we've just dislodged the other filament. It'll be coming out any second. There it is. And there'll be more. So you'll see how brittle this filament is. Oh. And this filament is the one I just passed through, which is right here. You can see how many bits that broke into. So when the filament feeds in from the other side, when you don't take it out, it's sitting in here, and that is straightening the filament. So naturally the filament on the spool doesn't sit straight, it sits curled. So when you leave it straight and it's brittle, you get little cracks across the back of the filament that you can't see with your eye. But eventually those cracks just let go. And this is what's happening. Don't leave brittle filament in your AMS. It's fine to print with it in the AMS, just don't do what I did and leave it in there. The drama is fixed. Now we get on to the next part, which is printing, and printing like crazy. So you can expect the next video is going to be printing, unloading prints. Just a heap of printing. So what else? We're going to have to do some signage, some brand signage with light boxes. I need to do a respooler, which is on the to-do list. I have another project already printed that is an item I need to help me pack things quicker, which needs to be assembled. There's a lot. A quick update on the Desiccant. It's drying. Worked out that one basket holds one, which is full to here, and that one's full to there. These are £2 per basket, is 2.2 pounds. I'd be happy just saying you can put 2 of these into there. Dry Desiccant. Want to get a really good look at it? There you go. Sunlu S4 Dryer has done a very good job. That can go darker. That can go nearly all the way to a blackish green. But there's your difference. Wet, dry. This wasn't a hugely in-depth review. It's more me showing you my use case and what I think of the S4 dryer and getting these things fixed, because that was critical and that had to be done. So both of these solved a problem for me, and we got to install the little brushes and the little Panda Shield in there. So I'll let you know how that goes with some prints. You'll get to see it in the next video, actually, after it's done a few thousand color swaps. I think I said about 1,000 before. It's going to probably end up doing about 2,500 color swaps by the time that video is edited up. You will see in the next video loads and loads of printing because of how much I've got to get done and get these displays ready. Won't be doing full beds. They're going to be 8 and 12 unit beds just to churn them out as quick as I can. I know it's not the most efficient way of using the color swaps in your Purge, but I have to do it because I need to get this done. I'm on a tight timeline, 3 weeks, 700 odd things. So thank you for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're not subscribed, could you please hit subscribe? If you are subscribed, hit a thumbs up. Either would be great. This was the Sunlu S4, that was part of it. It's drying my Desiccant. Now I want to put it in the thumbnail. And these little apps I use that look at my videos and say, hey, you could improve here and there, not content-wise, but like my thumbnails or my keywords, They're always saying I need to look like a clown, basically. I have to pull a face. You know, you've got people that look like they're constipated in some of them, or, yeah. So essentially, it's the apps telling you to look like that, and people are doing it because apparently that translates to clicks. So I'll do a little short of all the stupid faces I've just been pulling, and I'm the one that was at the beginning saying, no, I'm just going to film what I'm doing. I'm not going to pull faces. I'm not going to do that YouTube thing. And here I am performing like a monkey for the algorithm. Has nothing to do with the video. I'm just looking like a clown to get clicks. And this isn't even sponsored. I paid for this. So I'm literally that cheap. I'm doing this just for a few more clicks. See you in the next one.